Scuff Thames, crack paint, gray sky, same day. Broken hydrant, water on my jeans, one key, one blunt, shoebox full of schemes. Rust on the gate, my block say grace. Over ramen in the pot, on a two-burner plate. I learned math, where the fiends keep count. Every hand-to-hand flip, built a different amount. My uncle went ghost in a cop car cough. Only picture that we got the corners torn off. I don't trust much, just a scar on my chin. Couple numbers in my phone, and this pad, this pen. They want fame, I want rent paid twice, and my little bro sleep where the floor stay dry. Yeah. This that crack sidewalk sermon. Every line got dirt in it. Every word got work in it. Pray over the pain, still permanent. This that crack sidewalk sermon. If you from where I'm from, you heard of it. If you from where I'm from, you learning it. Storefront boarded, but the dice still roll. You're the church next door, got a bucket, no gold. Preacher wipe sweat on a folded up sleeve. Say the devil in the bottle and the boy can't leave. I've been outside since the first bell rang. Lunchroom fights made my left hook slang. Graffiti on the wall, spell the name of the dead. Every color on the brick like a voice in my head. Mama worked late, eyes red on the bus. Say baby don't bend when they press you to rust. So I walk straight, even when my kicks lean. Even when the cops slow, creep through the scene. This that crack sidewalk sermon. Every line got dirt in it. Every word got work in it. Pray over the pain, still permanent. This that crack sidewalk sermon. If you from where I'm from, you heard of it. If you from where I'm from, you learning it. Say it. Hands up, if you ever had to beg for the extension. Hands up, if you ever hit the store with a mention. I get you back, but it never came back. Just a stomach on empty and the pocket on black. This that crack sidewalk sermon. Every line got dirt in it. Every word got work in it. Pray over the pain, still permanent. This that crack sidewalk sermon. If you from where I'm from, you heard of it. If you from where I'm from, you learning it. Yeah, shit paint on the hallway walls. Stale smoke trapped in the blinds. Mom's voice cracked in the next room. Unpaid bills stacked in the line. Black hoodie, same sneakers, same mission. Still nerves trying to carve out a lane in it. Old heads on the corner say change, listen. But they palms still itch for the same digits. I seen rage at dawn, doors kick, kids cry. Blue lights paint the crib, tears dry. I don't pray for a throne or a big sky. I just pray all my brothers don't slip, die. Cracks in the concrete, roots keep pushing. Came from the thin sheet walls and the cussing. Voice from the gutter, still sharp, still cutting. You feel that hunger in the bars, no bluffing. Cracks in the concrete, I stand on the fault line. Hands still dirty from the last dark hard time. If the ground breaks, I'ma climb if the ground breaks. I'ma climb. Let's go! First grade lunch tray, cold fries. Teacher said dream big, she told lies. Cause the map on the wall never showed my block where the cops and the dope rides. Look, I learned math from the dice game. Odds stack heavy on a light name. Either fade out slow in a slight lane, or burn so bright that the mic change. Now it's late night scribbles in the torn pad. Ink bleed deep when the storm's bad. Every line like a knife in the norm's back. Every scar in my verse is a war map. Cracks in the concrete, roots keep pushing. Came from the thin sheet walls and the cussing. Voice from the gutter, still sharp, still cutting. You feel that hunger in the bars, no bluffing. Cracks in the concrete, I stand on the fault line. Hands still dirty from the last dark hard time. If the ground breaks, I'ma climb if the ground breaks. I'ma climb, yeah. Yeah. Late hours. Still outside. Listen. Yeah. Ash on my Timbs, winter in my lungs. Hood up, break fog, biting on my tongue. Cracks in the curb, story in each one. Sirens in the far back, same old drum. Eyes on the corner, hands in the coat. Ink on my knuckles, names that I wrote. I ain't chasing nothing, I already owe. Whole block haunted, every brick no. Oh, midnight ciphers who really want smoke. Every word sharper, cutting through the choke. Deep in the shadows, still we never broke. You ain't from this pain, keep it as a joke. Midnight ciphers, circling the cold. Every scar shining, ugly, heavy gold. Say you got heart, show it when you're told. Cause talk run cheap when the beat take hold. Cheap beer breath, metal on the waist. Laugh through the damage, dead in the face. Homies in the mirror, peel from the wall. I still hear them talk, right before I fall. Cold in the slang, map in the slang. Whole life hanging by a freight chain. If I ever make it, still won't change. Cause hell in my chest, burn into my name. Midnight ciphers who really want smoke. Every word sharper, cutting through the choke. Deep in the shadows, still we never broke. If you ain't from this pain, keep it as a joke. Midnight ciphers, circling the cold. Every scar shining, ugly, heavy gold. Say you got heart, show it when you're told. Cause talk run cheap when the beat take hold. Take hold. Late train rattle in my chest, ash on my tongue from the stress. Yeah, cheap smoke, cold wind in the lungs. Still talk that truth from the slums. Got gravel in my lungs, I don't sing, I spit rust. Jaw full of dust, turn a prayer into guts. Ink in my cuts, every page get a blood stain. I was eating off the floor, now I'm seasoning the pain. Sleep on a couch that remember my shape. Ramen in the pot, couple dreams on the plate. Clock on the wall, sound louder at 2. Every tick say broke, every talk say move. These hands hold scars like they trophies. Blade to the doubt, cut it open, let it know me. Talk to myself, you gon' die or grind. Pull the chair to the edge, set the side to my mind. I came up out the mud with my jaw still locked. Voice like a storm in a padlock box. If I go down, I'ma go down strong. Name on the brick, not the tag on my tongue. I came up out the mud I run. Heart so numb, but the will weigh a ton. If I go quiet, that mean I'm reloading my lungs. When I breathe back in, that's a war drum pump. I ain't pray for a blessing, I bled for it. Turn rent into rhyme, went dead for it. Landlord knocking, I'm locking in cadence. Eviction on the door, still chopping in basements. Facts. Homie got booked, said write me a 16. I sent him 32, said fight for your next dream. Mama said sleep, I said sleep got teeth. Every nap feels sweet till it eats your reach. Dark in the hall, but the pad still glow. Only light in the crib from the lines I wrote. If I stop now, then the block went twice. So I press both palms to the page like I came up out the mud with my jaw still locked. Voice like a storm in a padlock. If I go down, I'ma go down strong. Name on the brick, not the tag on my tongue. I came up out the mud I run. Heart so numb, but the will weigh a ton. If I go quiet, that mean I'm reloading my lungs. When I breathe back in, that's a war drum. All
rims, ink on my palms. Whole life fit in a cracked shoebox. Rust on the gate, cold in my lungs. Hood talk short, every word weigh a ton. Hand-to-hand habits, carried like baggage. Bro said chill, but the rent need magic. Clock on the wall, don't tick, just stare. If I miss one flip, they evict that chair, yeah. Concrete dust in my lungs, I'm alive in it. Whole block built off pain, we survive in it. Yeah. Every scar on my name got a line in it. If the world too clean, I don't shine in it. Concrete dust in my lungs, I'm alive in it. Whole block built off pain, we survive in it. Every scar on my name got a line in it. If the world too clean, I don't shine in it. Backroom circle, sweat drip, heads nod. Short fuse cats, every line like a job. Eyes on the door, but we stuck in this verse, trying to turn one rhyme to a lift from the dirt. OG said right, what you scared to admit, so I scratched through the sheet till the pen tip split. Yeah. Mama on shift till her spine near snap. I put truth in the bar just to pay her back. Look, concrete dust in my lungs, I'm alive in it. Whole block built off pain, we survive in it. Every scar on my name got a line in it. If the world too clean, I don't shine in it. Concrete dust in my lungs, I'm alive in it. Whole block built off pain, we survive in it. Every scar on my name got a line in it. If the world too clean, I don't shine in it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Steel door slam, chain lock rattle. Whole block quiet, you can feel that battle. Ashtray full gun, oil on the table. Eyes on the peephole, cable turn to fable. Blueprints dry, blood on the baseboard. Name in the case file, face on the pray board. 4 in the morning, heart like a drum line. Painting every wall with the thoughts in my rough mind. Basement of the sun where the light don't come. Teeth in the dark and they bite, don't run. Hands in the air, ain't praise, that's fear. If you came this far, you ain't leaving here. Basement of the sun where the light don't come. Throat full of smoke and a taste of blood. Say a little word, it'll drown in the mud. Basement of the sun where we rise from the flood. Rise up! Cold tap drip on a bent spoon halo. Old heads twitch, tell stories in the shadow. Cracked tile grin, mouth full of bad news. Tattoos red, everything we had to lose. Fires in the wall, buzz like a brainstorm. Sleep with my boots on, waiting on the rainstorm. Judge wrote life on a slip like a phone number. Clock hands crawl, but my wrath getting grown stronger. Basement of the sun where the light don't come. Teeth in the dark and they bite, don't run. Hands in the air, ain't praise, that's fear. If you came this far, you ain't leaving here. Basement of the sun where the light don't come. Throat full of smoke and a taste of blood. Say a little word, it'll drown in the mud. Basement of the sun where we rise from the flood. Rise up! Voices in the vent, all laughing my tone. Every single echo say you not alone. If death got a door, then it's right upstairs. And we kicking through the ceiling till we climb those stairs. Whole block hear me breathing. Teeth grit. Jaw click. I ain't even start speaking. Black hoodie, black temper, blacked out hard. Ash in the sink, crack paint on the wall. Talk slick, get your front teeth logged in a jar. Label on it say, he thought he was hard. I don't rap, I report what the rot smell like. Fridge full of bad food, mind full of night. Got a blade by the Bible, dust on both. Both open up throats, both playing with hope. I've been starving all week, then I feast on fear. You can hear my name shake in a weak man's ear. You can see my old sins on the drywall bleed. Every hole where a nail was a lost man's plea. It's that basement in my brain, ain't no exits. Every step sound like chains, feel the tension. If you talk about pain, I collect it. I'm that shape in the shade, unexpected. Basement in my brain, hear it creak when I laugh. Have a thought like a mask and an axe in a bag. You ain't built for the stains, I protect it. I'm that shape in the shade, unexpected. Eyes red, but I ain't on nothing, that's rage. Whole inside one filthy cage. Roaches in the cereal, mold in my lungs. Every breath like bark from a rusted gun. I was raised on a curse and a late rent slip. Learn math by counting who ain't talk when hit. If I knock on your door, that's a threat, not love. You gon' pray to the same thing I'm running from. I don't fold, I fold still, bend rules, lead ribs. Turn rumors into real, turn lips into myths. You keep posting fake wars, I keep ghosts in a box. With the teeth from the last one said relax, you talk. This that basement in my brain, ain't no exits. Every step sound like chains, feel the tension. If you talk about pain, I collect it. I'm that shape in the shade, unexpected. Basement in my brain, hear it creak when I laugh. Every thought like a mask and an axe in a bag. You ain't built for the stains, I'm protected. I'm that shape in the shade, unexpected. Crack, that's the scariest bitch. Heartbeat, drum slow, but my hands don't twitch. Whole world want peace, I want proof you exist. When you stand in my way, that's a prayer I twist. Amen. Lights off. Door locked. Jaw clenched. Pulse drop. Yeah. I was raised where the floorboards creak. Every step sound like the morgue gon' speak. Roaches in a rice, little corpse technique. Learn to cut a man off from a fork in a beef. On twitch, brain itch, whole block smell like a stain hit. Unmarked car, make the lane shift. Grandma praying while the paint chip. I ain't scared, I'm the fear in the hallway. Hand on the handle, I'm hearing it call me. Teeth on edge like I'm chewing on barbed wire. Calm face, inside I'm a bonfire. Talk slick, I turn your gums to a dog choir. One look, hard locked in your arms tire. No mask, it's my regular skin. I was born in a trunk with an evidence grin. This that basement of my brain, where the walls drip hate and the nails all stained. You don't wanna step in my lane. Every thought like a blade in the brain. This that basement of my brain, where the cold hand reach from the rusted chain. Don't wanna dance with the pain. When the switch flip, I don't ever think the same. I don't rap, I reenact bad nights. Blood on the shoelace, cracked in the flashlight. Fridge empty, but the cabinet got half-life. Pill bottle whispering in it, that's right. I've been sleeping in my hoodie on a hard chair. Dreams all crime scene, chalk in a car flare. Judge said change, who you talking to, your honor? I'm the voice in the vent that be stalking you, karma. Hear the floor hum when I walk past. Whole room tilt like a short glass. I don't need a crew, just a short task. One word, watch a weak spine turn torch glass. Every scar on my arm like Morse code. Read it wrong in your porch, get a warm load. Round here, even angels need war clothes. I'm the cold in your lungs when the door closed. Breathe. This that basement of my brain, where the walls drip hate and the nails all stained. You don't wanna step in my lane. Every thought like a blade in the pouring rain. This that basement of my brain, where the cold hand reach from the rusted chain. You don't wanna dance with the pain. When the switch flip, I don't ever think the same. Crazy. I ain't right in the head, I'm proud of it. Whole life just a crime scene clouded with. Say my name, that's a blood type covenant. I don't need a threat, I'm the sound of it. Boom! This that basement of my brain, where the walls drip hate and the nails all stained. You don't wanna step in my lane. Every thought like a blade in the pouring rain. This that basement of my brain, where the cold hand reach from the rusted chain. You don't wanna dance with the pain. When the switch flip, I don't ever think the same. Lights off, mouth shut, brace up, spit rust. I was carved in the mildew, floorboard faith, black mold in the rear view. Mama kept prayers in the Folgers can. I kept rage in the cold right hand. Whole block talking them cold word rumors. Stains on the rug, old blood, old shooters. Hands in the sink, pink water, no rinsing. Grin with a chip in the front, still glisten. You ever seen teeth in the puddle by dawn? You ever seen peace where the power stay on? I got that in my bones, no credit. Sleep with my shoes by the door, dead ready. Crack in the plastic. recite old symptoms. Gray in my gums, long nights in the system. Knife in the drywall, sleeping tucked in. Dust on the blade like original sin. Judge gave time like a half-off sermon. Clock gave none, just ticks, just vermin. I ain't had trust since the court got cut. Since the first friend's face went mural on the bus. Got a stain on my conscience, shaped like state lines. Every handshake feel like flat lines. Every back street echo got my name in it. Every burnt spoon, know who came with it. I put truth in the bag with the ashes. Pass it around at the wake in the matches. Laugh in the dark so the ghosts feel known. Hug my rage like a coat is home. Whoa. This that basement of gods where the railroads are dark on the ground. Where the prayer turned cough and the cough turned curse in your mouth. We from under the mold where the rats learn names and announce. Say it loud, say it loud, say it loud, say it loud, or we drag you down. Who wanna walk with a floorboard ground? Who wanna talk when the wires all blown? Who put faith in a fist full of stones? Say my block like a hymn in the graveyard tone. This that basement of blocks where the halo just talk on the ground. Where the prayer turned cough and the cough turned curse in your mouth. We from under the mold where the rats learn names and announce. Say it loud, say it loud, say it loud, or we drag you down.
Scuff floors, brick walls, brown bag, last call. Yeah. Came up with a pink pill, locks rust. Dice hit concrete, whole block trust. Old heads leaning, talking lost months. Shorties learn math in the hallway. Soft fronts, I was breaking in the meter just to feel the spark. Whole stomach on nickel, whole crib in the dark. Mama said pray, I was praying on the come up. Hands in the sink, but my mind yelled shut up. Seen friends turn fumes, name on the mural. Seen fiends turn rumors, then it get plural. I ain't here to play past, I play pressure. I don't talk tough, I just measure.
Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. I talk that grit where I'm from.
Say what?
If you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get. Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. Brick dust. I talk that grit where I'm from the slum. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. If you ain't, yeah. Crack in the plaster, crack in the mirror, crack in my patience, facts get clearer. Either you the mark or the mark on the trigger. Either you the pawn or you cause something bigger. I remember ramming water thin, pot squilling. Now the talk different, when they see me they feel it. I ain't chasing your chart spot, I chase respect. I put my life on the line, you just place a bet. Whole crew built off trauma and talent, we turn close. Casket the balance, you just post pics. We post bail, you just post quotes. We post bail. Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. I talk that grit where I'm from. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get. Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. I talk that grit where I'm from the slum. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. If you ain't, you can't get none. Had to claw from the curb just to taste that air. Had to starve through the hurt just to say I'm here. Every scar on my face like a prayer I wear. If you ain't built out the dirt, why you claim that lair? Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. I talk that grit where I'm from. Talk that if you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. You can't. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get. Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. I talk that grit where I'm from. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. If you ain't, you can't get none. Brick dust on my Timbs, on my lungs, on my tongue. Say I talk that grit where I'm from. If you ain't bled for it, you can't get none. If you ain't, you can't get none. Woo.
Oh,
Chip paint on the stairwell, ashtrays on the sill. We learn hunger from the landlord and pressure from the bill. I had roaches as roommates, cracks in the cup, we still pour. Mama turned change to a dinner, prayed that the stove stayed warm. Whole block wore the same pain, different size coats in the storm. School called me broken, I laughed. They never saw iron get formed. I spent nights at the bodega, bag over laces, rain in my socks. Old head said guard your name, cause all we afforded was stock. Late fees, late rent, late life, still I was early to plots. Writing revenge in a spiral, corner store pen, blood on the top. Talk to him. I got concrete on my teeth when I speak that truth. Every crack in the curb put a chip in the youth. If you came from the dirt, better show that proof. We may go down the grief, that's the living room roof. Concrete on my teeth. Every scar in my mouth say I built what I chase. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. I was born in the loss, now it feel like lace. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. If they ask where I'm from, see the brick in my face. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. Whole squad turn pain into payback grace. I don't rap for your playlist or rap for the store that went cold. For cousins that learn about time from numbers on orange in a fold. You flex for a lens and a light. I flex cause my fridge got a light. Cause last year it hummed like a tune, now it sing when it opened at night. We did birthdays in basements, candles on cardboard cake. I learned rich from the rich kid's shoes, learn hate from the coach I beg. Bench pressing my pride with a smirk, grew muscle from mocking and doubt. Now every bar feel like back rent, every verse, eviction you out. I got concrete on my teeth when I speak that truth. Every crack in the curb put a chip in the you. If you came from the dirt, better show that proof. We may go down the grief, that's the living room roof. Concrete on my teeth. Every scar in my mouth say I built what I chase. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. I was born in the loss, now I feel like lace. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. If they ask where I'm from, see the brick in my face. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. Whole squad turn pain into payback great. Who else turn mold into morals? Turn shut-offs into law. Say what? Turn second-hand shame in the hallway. The first-class seats in the war. Let's go. If you ever had holes in your story, but you still got chapters to write, bite down till the gums get sore. Let the gravel all grind in the bite. Bite down. I got concrete on my teeth when I speak that truth. Every crack in the curb put a chip in the you. You came from the dirt, better show that proof. We may go down the grief, that's the living room. Concrete on my teeth. Every scar in my mouth say I built what I chase. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. I was born in the loss, now it feel like lace. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. They ask where I'm from, see the brick in my face. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. Whole squad turn pain into payback grace. Payback. Concrete on my stop. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth. Concrete on my teeth.
Court dates on the fridge, money in the mattress, zips left in the vents. Whole good on my back, judge read my file like a podcast, long as it gets. Cousin caught chain on a bad tip. Mama said pray, but the phone tapped. I learned more in that hallway silence than any book to do in my lap. Tire speaks from my building, yellow tape flapping in the wind like flags. We don't write statements, we write names and I scheme with tags. Kept still in the oven, kept faith in the shoebox by the door. Either you stand on the word you gave or you laid out flat on the floor. Is that cold or the concrete? Say let's keep it on beat. Talk loud in the offbeat. We on bend, we on tweet. Is that cold or the concrete? Closed mouths, heavy receipts. Whole blocked up in these teeth. Die for it before we ever make peace. Yeah, I seen Uncle switch for a quick fix. Whole rep vanish in a small room. Came home, couldn't walk on the same bricks. Eyes on him like a courtroom. Plug ain't talking in emojis. He talking time, wait, risk. Wrong, move around the OGs. And they treat your last breath like a brisk. Shorty on the call out with a story. Tattoo tears, but they still fresh. He ain't cried when his brother got buried. Only when he ironed that Sunday vest. We played on the porch like flicker. Right hand up to the sky, left grip tight. Loyalty heavier than triggers. You break that, you break your own life. Is that cold or the concrete? Say let's keep it on beat. Soft loud in the offbeat. We on blend, we on tweet. Is that cold or the concrete? Closed nails, every receipt. Old black tough in these teeth. Die for it before we ever made peace. Yeah, if I said it, then I meant it. If I gave it, then I spent it. If we rolled, then we rep it. Name on the wall, we cemented. Is that cold or the concrete? Say let's keep it on beat. Talk loud in the offbeat. We on blend, we don't tweet. Is that cold or the concrete? Closed mouths, heavy receipts. Cold blocked up in these teeth. Die for it before we ever make peace.
Crack rocks in the alley, chalk on the curb. Old heads on the corner saying watch what you serve. Tattooed tears, but we laugh through the hurt. Dirty money in the mattress, stash bag in the dirt. Pay phone ringing, get the drop then we slide. Black hoodie, black gloves, black steel by my side. Judge gave my cousin 30, he ain't even complain. Said it come with the game, took the shackles and chains. This that code of the pavement. Talk low, move flagrant. Keep your mouth on a lockdown. Eyes up when the ride around. This that code of the pavement. Yeah, no talk, just payment. If you fold, that's a death wish. We don't speak, we just handle it. Mama praying in the kitchen, cross on the wall. I was bagging on the table scale right by the saw. First lick went bad, saw a man hit the floor. White Prince, deep breaths, then we bolted the door. Project hallway smell like smoke and bleach. OG showed me how to tuck the heat out of reach. Said you die for your word, not a name on the shirt. So I stand on my square, even stand in the dirt. This that code of the pavement. Talk low, move flagrant. Keep your mouth on the lockdown. Eyes up when the ride around. This that code of the pavement. No talk, just payment. If you fold, that's a death wish. We don't speak, we just handle it. It's that talk small, move big. You know what it is, I was raised where the dice get dirt. Concrete stained with work and hurt. Uncle had a stash in the church, bitch bottle. Pray in the front, count cash in the auto. Block talk lessons never came from a book. I can't tell, no, that's a dangerous look. Handshake firm, keep the other hand free. If they talk too loud, that's a cop with me. OG said never chase that fame. Keep your face low, let them know your name.
money in the world, not the bank account. If you can't do time, better change your rap. Seen a homie trade cold for a plea in a minute. Gave the whole team up, had his freedom with it. That was mama can't shop at the corner no more. We remember who spoke when they knocked at the door. This that colder the concrete. Talk slow, move quiet, stay on beat. If you ride, then you ride, don't switch seats. If you lie, then we die, ain't supposed to be. This that colder the concrete. Food chain tough, we don't feed sheep. If you name in the paperwork, we don't speak. Staying tall, never fold, that's a real creed. Lil' bro, on the jump off the punch too early. 13 tryna toe eyes that curly. Told him this life got woos, not glory. You even end up dead over story. Cash in the shoebox, blade in the side. Hearse gun jam, made the hardest kid shot. Whole hood laughing with the fear stay in them. Neither bro a cold hard, or the streets eatin' it. Black out members of the kids who fed. Candles burn out, before we lit it. Judge give numbers like you throwing up signs. Public defender steady reading off lines. Mama in the bag with the hands to the sky. Pants to say hope, but he know that's dry. So we cling to the code like the last lifeboat. If you break that oath, then your name get wrote. This that go to the concrete. Talk small, move quiet, stay on beat. If you ride, then you ride, don't switch seats. If you lie, then you bad East Coast streets. This that go to the concrete. Food chain tough, we don't feed sheep. If you name in the paperwork, we don't speak. Staying tall, never fold, that's a real creed. Say less, mean more. Close mouth by the corner store. Every move call, who you paying for? Blue stitch, left blood on the floor. It's that go to the concrete. Talk small, move quiet, stay on beat. If you ride, then you ride, don't switch seats. If you lie, then you die in cold streets. It's that go to the concrete. Food chain tough, we don't feed sheep. If you name in the paperwork, we don't speak. Staying tall, never fold, it's a real creed. Real talk. 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 Real talk.